play over him.
Mayhem Radio. All the hottest tunes.
With me, she lingering.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
His name is Gene Flopchick. He's noted as one of the best flop coaches ever.
I am not one of the best flop coaches. I am the best flop coaches. I have trained with the best players in the NBA. Flode Diva, Wajabel, Zane Battier, Andre Boguet.
Who? But Flopchick's claim to fame came when he trained no other than LeBron James.
LeBron James came to me after his loss to the Spurs in the finals. He asked me for some help. He says he wants to beat the best. I say, LeBron, you're crazy. You don't have to beat the best if the best is not in the game.
We caught Flopchick in the midst of teaching his famous heart technique, which stands for
Head, arms, wave, touch. You call that touch?
I'm trying my best.
That is the problem. You are trying, you are not doing.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. God, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Unseen. Now that is how you play basketball.
That was good, man.
Lift me up, man.
Mayhem Radio.
She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Ooh, yeah, she lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Oh, yeah. She lingering. Do it to me. I wanna get entangled like a Louis V. I wanna do it to you. I'ma keep you all night, don't care where you gotta be. Fuck around and fluid to me. You ain't a city girl, but you in my city, hit me. I wanna do it to you. Have your taste lingering. I remember she had some soft skin, soft skin. I remember her grip was top 10, top 10. I remember how she be tasting. All these memories lingering. I remember how she would deep throat. These memories all in my damn head. You left a week ago, but you're still with me. You left your bar of soap in your taste. With me. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Lingering. Ah, she lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering.
Mayhem Radio.
Are you in soul-crushing debt? Is life kicking you in the balls? Fuck it. At least you tried. This is brought to you by America. Check out this clip.
Just because we're fuckboys don't mean we're bad. Just because we're fuckboys don't mean we're bad. It's a situationship, not a relationship. Say it again.
It's called the Fuckboy Walk. And these fellas are protesting because they're fed up of being shamed for their lifestyle.
Just because I wear sweatpants don't mean you gotta be all in paying my dick. This is my dick.
I'm a fuckboy and
Don't shame us. If I want to pretend have sex with you on an Instagram video, that still ain't out yet.
Come on, like,
Post
come
takes a
on.
long time.
oh, she got a boyfriend? We don't give a fuck.
Man, I'm tired of these girls talking about, I know you got hoes. Where they at, though? Where they at? Where? Where are they? Are there hoes over there? Check on them.
Mayhem Hour. Comedy.
What's good? How's everybody feeling out there? It's Mayhem Hour. I'll make sure you can hear us. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, John? Jamel, David, Kimmy, everybody in the building. Jay living in the building. Patricia, Ariana. Appreciate y'all. Deadbeat Dad's in the building. You already know. Give it his big logo. Welcome back to the Mayhem Hour after 2 weeks of missing. Well, it was 1 week. We came back today. It's a Saturday, but we here. Mike, how you feeling, dog?
A little itchy, man.
A little itchy?
Yeah, man. I went to go kill a spider in the dark.
Oh, yeah, you
and
did
I
say.
stepped on it, but I don't know for sure because I turned on the light and I don't see nothing. And now
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
paranoid, man. I'm just paranoid.
Jesus.
I'm
Oh,
just-
Lord, help us.
So if y'all see me itching tonight, that's why.
Not a spider. Oh, God. What's up, Krista?
I've had
Angelica.
spiders on me before too. So
You've had spiders on you. Why'd you say that like it was a sex act? I've had spiders on me before, too.
I mean,
I had threesomes
I had
with
to go to
spiders
therapy.
before. You had to go to therapy for it?
Mhm.
You were attacked by a black widow?
Yes, it's from Boston Market. Yes. Actually,
Yo.
it's from this place called Ours, I think. Nigga delivered it and the spider came with it.
How's your week been, Mike? It's been a crazy week, huh?
No,
No.
not for me. I mean, not personally. Not in my personal life.
Okay, not personally. No. I do have a question to ask you though, because Cam brought this up yesterday. He said randomly one night, maybe a couple days, a few weeks ago, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He woke up in the middle of a night
Oh yeah.
to a fucking
was talking about this
shrieking
tonight.
scream. Mike is known for, from time to time, waking up out of his sleep and just screaming. But Cam said this was off the charts. He said you woke up, and the way he does it is hilarious to me. He said you woke up and went, ah! He said it was the most, he said it was a terrifying scream. But he said he got up, and then he said, that's Mike. And so he said, if it was Emmanuel or Rome, I would be worried. But with Mike, he said he waited 2 minutes and then he went right back to sleep.
Yep.
So you got to explain. Did this happen? Was he dreaming or did this actually
No, it
happen?
definitely happened. And the thing that's funny, I forgot about it till the next morning. And Cam, as soon as Cam saw me come out the room, he couldn't wait to ask me. He was like, Mike, He said, you screamed last night? And I was like, oh yeah, I did. He was like, oh, I thought something was wrong. I was like, nah. But I was talking to this because I was talking to my friend today, and she was saying how, she can't be with nobody who got like weird sleeping quirks or something.
Right. Oh,
So
that's definitely
So I
a
was
weird
like,
sleeping
well, from time to time, I might get up in the middle of the night and start screaming. And she was like,
You said it just like that.
yeah.
From time to time, I might just start screaming.
I might just wake up in the middle of the night and start gut-wrenching screaming.
Oh my God.
And she's like, oh my God, what? I was like, hey, let me explain. I said, while I'm sleeping, I be having the most adventurous, I be in Iraq fighting secret missions.
Wait.
I be a secret agent. So
The guy that everybody in this house says doesn't like action movies,
Right.
that gets turned. I don't even think you
Right.
liked the last. Did you like the last movie we saw?
it was cool.
The M. Night Shyamalan.
I think it was good.
That's not an action movie, but it was.
Yeah, it
like
was an
a
action
thriller.
movie. I think it was good, but it got me a little sleepy.
Okay,
It got me a little tired.
but something like that, a horror thriller, wasn't scary.
Yeah.
It's action movies. It's action scenes.
Mm.
So you like opposite action Cam. You have it in your dreams.
Yeah, in my dreams, I'm like Tom Cruise in my dreams.
But you're terrified. Because why are you screaming? That still doesn't make sense.
So I have these dreams very often, but
Okay.
it's only sometimes that I get killed.
Can you please explain what happened this time?
So this time, there's a dude standing right above me with a gun, and he was about to shoot me, and he said, "Any last words?" And I said, "Ah!" And then I got up, And I started screaming. I saw myself in my room screaming. I was like, ah!
Nigga.
And I just went right back to
Oh
sleep.
my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What-
man.
I mean, like, okay, you got to practice this in your dreams because it might make you braver in real life even more. Why don't you at least go out cool?
In my dreams?
Yeah. In the dream, don't be.
No. When you
any last words?
Yeah. When
That's not flying, nigga.
Listen.
You gotta give him a cool ass line.
Listen.
Like, take me out, motherfucker.
Oh, shout out to Brian Josmar.
Oh, Brian,
22
appreciate you, brother.
22 euros.
He gave. Is that more than
It's
the
like,
bucks
it's like
now?
25, 27
Yeah.
American.
I got a couple euros in my bag.
But
somewhere.
when was the last time?
Appreciate you.
When was the last time you almost got killed?
I almost got killed in my dream.
No, in real life. When the last time you was facing death?
Last time I was facing death, I probably almost drowned at the beach.
Oh.
I swam out too far.
Yeah, that happened.
And I couldn't. It was hard to get back.
Did you scream?
No. I don't scream like that. And
Well,
like
you-
even in
in
scary
that
situations, I feel like it's like I'm more either I'm gonna react like to try to figure out the solution to whatever situation we're in, or my fear sense is to like at least fight or like get back. But I don't have like I don't know. It have to be something crazy
Have
coming
you
at me.
ever been in a situation where you felt like your back was against the wall and you couldn't do anything, and you were like your life was in danger?
Yeah, getting jumped.
And you ain't scream?
No. Nah, nigga. He screamed.
It's my defense mechanism.
Even every fight I ever got in since I was a kid, it was just like, there were times I got fucked up, and when I did, I took it. And then times I'm gonna retaliate. But screaming, I can't. The only time I scream probably on a football field.
It's kind of like that. That's how it's like it's like a weapon for me. They be like, this nigga crazy. What the fuck wrong with this?
Mike, there's a clear distinction between fear scream and a scream of passion.
No, that scream, it scares people. You see Camp waking up in the middle of the night. You say, what the hell going on?
Oh man, put some dollars in the chat for Mike for him to have better dreams.
Maybe I need therapy, guys.
Maybe he needs therapy. Better help. Put some money in the chat so he can get some better help.
I get some better help, guys.
Oh man, yo, we got a couple conspiracies and things on the docket today. Let's see what I got up here. Mike, you also sent over a couple things.
Yeah.
Conspiracy wise, I got two particularly.
I saw that.
But we'll hold off on the conspiracies maybe till last. And it's two that people will give us. We'll just watch videos on them. I haven't done so much research on it, but we'll watch some videos on it. And I wanted to talk about this, Mike, because you brought up something that just... And I don't know if I've said it before, too, but I feel like you've said this most recently where I've just been like, damn, that's such a goddamn good point. Separate gyms. The videos keep coming and coming and coming of women complaining and capping in the gym that they're being harassed. If a guy just even looks their way, there's a problem. It's getting weird. But now, apparently, there's been a little bit of retaliation. Apparently, in this video, this woman is working out here, doing squats, and she ends up having a little trouble. And I guess I'll let you see if anybody comes and helps her. Let me make sure we got this audio right so you can. Yeah, you don't really need audio, I guess. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I heard that back.
That shit. Better scream like me.
Better scream like me.
This is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Ariana said her back done.
The fall with that shit.
He's just walking away. That dude is just sitting there. You see him, right?
The person next to her that just racked
Next
their
to
waist.
her?
Think you can help me out over here? Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman came and helped her out. I didn't even see the ending of this.
She was
That
sitting
is-
there for a whole minute in that stance.
That is quite sad, but this is what the world's coming to.
She could just drop it, but she didn't want to be embarrassed.
Now, this is just one video, right? We don't want to make a blow up of things, but this is just where my mind typically goes, that this could be a forecast of the future.
It's a forecast for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is kind of what's happening now.
Men are putting on blind. I saw a dude in the gym. He had blinders on his eyes, literal cups around his eyes, so he could look forward when he walk in the gym. Can't see nothing else but what's in front of him.
You put two of those toilet tissue
Toilet tissue rolls on your
rolls
eyes.
on your eyes, so you can't see anything.
You just see
That's funny as
straight
well.
ahead.
This lady had tweeted this, said, my, if it isn't real world consequences and all those gym ladies clout chasing.
Let's do it, y'all. I'm with it.
Damn.
I think I'll go back to the gym if they made it men and women only.
Could you do now? I actually
they're
heard
separate.
they started doing this.
Yeah,
They started doing sections.
Yep, I saw that. Someone told me that
Like
today.
female only sections.
Yep.
Are you more down for that?
I don't want to see him in the parking lot. Honestly, I don't want to see I don't want to see
Yeah.
out in the parking lot.
You don't want to see him in the parking lot?
No, I don't want to see him because it's not even about them. It's about what they're gonna wear. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm gonna see it. If I see it in the parking lot, I'm seeing it. So it's like definitely not working out. I don't want to see him. I want to see him. Not in my gym. I want to go to the gym and be locked in.
Yeah, man. I think it's coming. I think there's gonna be either female gyms or more of the sections. My thing is, if the women have their women only sections, don't be coming into the men's section, right?
They eventually going. I mean, that's why I said just make it separate.
Don't be walking like you could just walk anywhere now. Hey, you have your section, stay in your section.
right. Well, they should. I mean, it should be a
Stay over there.
men's only and women's only. If because that's the reason they made the women's only section now. So don't come over.
Them ladies gonna go crazy. Hey, D Nix, appreciate that. One time for Boston Market.
Shout out to D Nix, man. I get some Boston Market now.
D Nix, you saying you support him? Nah, man. Until I go taste this one day with Mike, I gotta see. I gotta do a real taste test for myself.
Shout out to Joy Lynn.
Hey, Joy Lynn, appreciate that. Yeah, man. So, what do y'all think? It's gonna happen?
I don't, I
Ladies
don't
and gentlemen.
I don't want to sound sexist because it's a focus thing. Like, I just really think the gym is a place like you got heavy weights around. You got to be focused. You don't want to lose focus, man. And if I see a vagina in the gym, I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna be distracted. I'm sorry.
Ariana said earlier, I think I'd rather be mixed because females be judgmental. So
Mixed
she'd
with
rather
what?
be in mixed gyms. In a mixed gym.
That's not my problem. Sorry, Ariana. That's not my problem. I want you to be in my gym because I feel like you're gonna respect the space. But y'all gotta get it together over there because what they gonna be judgmental about?
I mean, women get judgmental on each other all the time.
Y'all working out. Like everybody in there trying to get better. What y'all getting judgmental about?
They'll just see a girl doing a couple more pounds than them and be like, this bitch. No, I mean, it's a test. Let's see if the Amazon, they should call it Wonder Woman Gym. Where the
Yeah.
Amazonians,
Wonder Woman.
they can all work out and get strong together and all that.
What other Superwoman gyms heroes are there?
What other superhero gyms are there?
Other superhero women are there? Amazon gym. What else?
Plenty of them. I mean, look at the whole Marvel lineup right now.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. You don't watch it.
There's Miss Marvel.
They're gonna have Women King.
There's a
Gym next.
Miss Marvel, and there's also another Miss Marvel. There are 3 Miss Marvels.
Women King Gym coming to LA soon.
Women King. Woman King Jim.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Woman King Jim.
Woman King Jim coming to LA soon, man. I claimed it. I said it first.
Woman King Jim. Yo, that is fucking hilarious, my dude. Woman
crazy.
King Jim. Yo, I support that.
I might start that.
I
just
support
because.
that.
I might start it just because it sounds so funny.
I support that. I think that makes me a feminist.
I'll support it because it's gonna make me money. I'm gonna have all the black girls come and be like, yes, finally a gym for the queens.
There is a financial benefit to it. I
Yeah,
can
but
definitely see
I'm
that.
gonna be pandering like everything else that's out there in the world.
All right. Mike, there was some things you sent me, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
One is
Boston Market, low-key go hard. Mom's put me on the roast beef. Low-key apply for some AARP. Bro, roast beef. I never had the roast beef. I stick strictly to the chicken since I've been eating there.
make sure y'all can hear this.
Curves has been a women's only gym for decades now. Yeah, you're right.
Beginning of what
Can
it
y'all
all,
hear that?
What it all is.
Right.
I'll just pause it again.
Oh, let me set this up. You gonna play that first?
Yeah. Do you want me to play the other one?
No, you play that one.
Okay. I said yes. Cool.
Okay, so I was watching Flagrant.
D-Nex and Mike need to be isolated.
Shout out to Patricia.
Hell yeah.
Mike, I have some issue of waking up myself and others with my screen. It's not often, but it happens. It's quite embarrassing, actually. It is embarrassing, but you got to embrace it.
What it is that y'all are feeling the ramifications of men and women not getting along anymore. Everybody in the next 10 years is going to be waking up screaming because they're by themselves. In the next 10 years, everybody's screaming out they sleep.
Maybe that's why we screaming. We're lonely in the bed.
I want mixed gyms. I want mixed gyms back. Mixed gyms, please come back.
There it is, guys. Who
We
needs,
all
who
gonna
needs
be-
therapy now?
Okay, so you need to set this up, Mike? Or
Yeah, I was just watching these Flagrant guys talk to Sarah.
shout out to Flagrant.
What's this girl name? Sarah J? Not Sarah J. Some J. Y'all know her name, man. Damn, come on, man.
She a comedian?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's a comedian. She was in the You People movie with Jonah Hill and Lauren.
Oh, okay.
She was Jonah Hill's podcast mate. But anyway, on Flagrant they asked her about her relationship.
I did not like that movie, bro.
That's hilarious, bro.
We didn't talk about it on the pod, but I did.
Let's talk about it too, because I think that movie was great.
All right, we'll get back to it then.
But anyway, she was basically talking about relationships, and they asked her, it's like, you're a woman, and she used to date men, so they would start asking her about like women and men in relationships and the whole manosphere.
So Sarah
thing.
J's her name.
Sarah J. And they asked her, what should women do to be better for men? Because
she's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
Okay.
Now she's the masculine one in her lesbian relationship.
Hold on. Did she used to date
She used to
men?
date men. Yes.
Okay. So there's another term for that, right? Maybe.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Woman.
Cis, bi, cis.
But she don't date men
I don't
now. She's strictly lesbian now.
But but I thought you just born gay, right? Ain't that what we talk? I don't know.
No,
All right, let's just keep it moving.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, they asked her, and she gave her point of view from being someone who used to date men and someone who is now essentially in a man's role.
Okay.
So yeah, you can play it.
All right, bet.
But there seems to be this frustration with in dating for men lately, and I'm just curious if you felt it ever dating women
100%. Yeah, it sucks.
Why?
Because women are women are just, I think each group, this is actually going to all be in my special. This is very funny that I'm talking about this, because this is the crux of what I'm talking about. But I just think it's a perspective thing, and you don't really get the other side if you don't have to experience the other side. So when I was dating men, I just truly didn't understand how awful I was being. until I became a man. And then I was like, oh, I was making so many things crazy for no fucking reason.
For example, whoa.
And it was like, but it's also like a confidence thing too, right? It's the way women are positioned in society that causes a lot of these issues because women, we are taught to attach ourselves to men, and that's where our value comes from. Now, you can talk a lot of shit, oh no, that's not the case, but at its core, it is the case. It is the case. And so much of you is
reflected in the God.
And he has so much power. He has so much power to determine.
Because you lose all your status if you guys stop being together.
To determine your existence in a way. And so you feel so, I didn't realize how powerless I was actually feeling in that position.
And you were probably acting out because you felt powerless.
Right, and yes, and being smothering and being all these things because your definition is so in relation to him.
So if you leave me, I lose everything, so I gotta be on your ass so I don't lose everything.
Yes.
And that's why you
Spin facts.
Shit, Tate, fuck that shit.
Sam's the new Andrew Tate. But like,
I'm saying. Okay, listen.
This makes so much sense.
Yeah,
Because you've been to the other side, you know what I mean? Like,
You're like Blade.
yeah.
The gay walker?
Without the Blade. Yeah. Gay walker, it's funny.
Shay called me that.
Really? Oh, that's funny.
That's so funny.
Okay. So
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
So she's feeling the burden of what it is to be a man, or at least a man.
Definitely. She says
Right.
it's hard. She just wants to be acknowledged. She goes on to say, like, all she wants from her woman is for her woman to say, "Thank you." She said she just want to feel like she's doing everything. She's doing all she can do, and she doesn't want it to feel like this is normal.
Yeah.
Like make me feel like I'm doing superhero shit. That's all the nigga really need, you know what I'm saying?
It's good to see that perspective for sure, because there was actually a woman. I just got cold as fuck out of nowhere. God damn. But there was actually a woman that she wanted to see what being a man was like. So she transitioned or whatever into, and she didn't have any surgery, I don't believe, but she put on makeup or whatever just to look like a man. And after several months or whatever, she ended up killing herself. I don't know if it was several months. After a certain amount of time, she ended up killing herself. Real talk. And it was like, damn, once you get it, you kind of get it.
That's crazy, dog. So just tell your man thank you. Tell your daddy thank you. Tell him you appreciate what he do, because sometimes, and I've been in a position too sometimes where I've been the beneficiary of someone holding down the house or whatever. And you sometimes do forget that someone is holding down the house or someone is holding down where you at. And you forget to like say thank you for those things because it's just being done. It's not just a man and woman thing. It's not, but it is. If someone is providing, you gotta
show appreciation.
Show appreciation, because it does get normal to you. Like, oh well, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, and they think about it every time they go to work, and they gotta use that money to pay their rent or pay rent and for everybody.
Right.
So
real talk. Hey Ariana, I know what you talking about.
What she said?
She said, I want to hear you talk about the balloon that shot down off the coast of Myrtle Beach. She said, I'm at SC, and I don't got it.
And I said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Why would you say that?
Nah, they were saying something about a Chinese balloon was floating, drone balloon or something was flying over there. And I was like, what the fuck? But I still haven't had a chance to look at it.
Damn,
that's an interesting
Chinese
story.
How they know it's a Chinese balloon?
I mean, it must have said China, made in China.
Hilarious.
I'm assuming right on the back of it, made in China.
Was the air in the balloon contaminated?
They said we shot it down. Big sis Chris.
You shot it down, Chris?
She was out there.
She was out there with her sniper rifle, everything. She said we shot it down. Right. Ariana said, ain't no we shot it. She said we shot it
down. Not a lot tonight, but
shout out Jamil, Key, Jana. Going on a cruise to Jamaica this week and debating on paying for Wi-Fi just to stay updated on the CTA. Yeah, you gotta pay for that, man. We're gonna be dropping. We got 3 shows dropping this week.
Let's go, brother. I
3 new
appreciate that.
episodes. But thank you.
Watching it. Tune in. I got 2 conspiracies. One white, one black.
Okay.
People in the chat, y'all got a preference? Which you want to go first? One white, one black. I think the dude's white. I'm pretty sure he's white. It's a white topic.
White.
Pizza Popo said white. Big Sis Chris said white. John said gray. I don't know how we can do that.
White me Lord. Don't say that.
All right, let's do white.
Careful what you wish for.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but this was trending recently. This is a story about a guy that saw something on a mountain. Did you guys hear about this? It's called the Mountain Giant story.
Creative.
Y'all heard about this? Somebody said eggshell white. Yeah, supposedly they thinking that it might have been a Bigfoot. It could have been whatever. But the whole story as it goes on, I'm pretty skeptical when it comes to some conspiracies, especially if it's not, Bigfoot. I'm like, I believe that they used to exist. Do you believe in anything like that? Bigfoots?
I mean, there's stuff everywhere.
But this is the story of this guy that caught something on a mountain, and apparently he ended up dying after the story. So let's watch. Fair use. We're gonna use this shit. We're gonna watch it through. Please enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stop it from time to time.
It's 12 minutes.
I'll be skipping through some things. But let's check it out. Make sure the internet is.
Take it over.
Make sure y'all can hear what's on here. Booyah. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
First, worth pointing out is that the Andy Cap TikTok page has many posts leading up to the Giant saga. And most of these posts are just your average posts, him and his family, his dog, his truck, all these different things. Just the average type of posts that people share on social media. But on April 9th, he uploaded a video with what he called a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park.
That would have to be huge.
No, seriously, pull over. No. It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, have you seen what I've seen right now?
For something to be that large from that far of a distance, even with the zoomed in camera, would definitely be larger than just your average person. And the story really just gets stranger from here. At this point, Andrew starts to attempt to go back to the mountain or get closer to that spot to film or find whatever that being was that he recorded. This was 3 days after the first video was posted.
We are on our way. We're gonna go find somewhere closer, and I'm gonna set my camera on something so you guys aren't complaining how shaky it is in the truck.
Mr. Maymoso said that ain't Bigfoot. That's Jamal.
But that's the mountain we're going to. But we're just gonna try to get closer.
Here's later on that same day as he's gotten closer to that mountain. As you can see, that entity or whatever was on top of that mountain is not there. So it was not a structure, but something was actually up there.
Okay, I'm gonna use this as a tripod to try to keep it steady for you guys. And it's not even there anymore, too. That's where it was yesterday. I spoke to some locals and it comes and goes apparently. I don't know.
It comes and goes.
See, that's me trying to keep it super steady with something. There we go. Do you know how hard it is to keep it steady with zoomed in all the way?
As you can hear, he said that he's...
Are you asking any questions at this point?
No.
No? Just following us on it? Nothing. Okay, let's see.
Spoke to some locals and they said that the thing comes and goes. So this is starting to get into the realm of the story of the wild man or Sasquatch, and the different cultures around the world and the different sightings around the entire world have claimed to see this entity walking around in the woods. And this is where I start to wonder the supernatural aspect of it. Is it something living in this dimensional realm of the side on this? But where we get into the part of the story where he claims to encounter and be followed and stalked by the CIA or some branch of the government.
I just got stopped by like some CIA agent. He told me to turn around and said I'm trespassing. I said it's a public area, like a public park or whatever. Some local told me to take this path. I didn't get it on camera, but I'm gonna go again tomorrow and be prepared to be filming right now because he stopped the vehicle. His truck was blocking it. Said some like environmental issue was going on. I don't know. He told me to go back and said I was trespassing. I don't get it. It was
just by looking at the guy. Do you believe him? Do you?
I have no reason to think he's lying.
Okay.
He looks respectable.
Outside of being Caucasian, possibly. All right.
It's awkward, but I'm going back again tomorrow to see if he's not there. But if he is there, I will keep camera. I will film because the only angle I could get that I found today is the one I just posted earlier.
He got that voice.
There wasn't even anything there.
Like he drinks Mountain Dew.
But I don't understand why the road's blocked off. I don't know.
On April 13th, so now 4 days after the original post, he posts what he claims to be a UFO in the mountain range. I'll show you this video, and then I'll show you a similar looking UFO that I posted on a video on my channel back in 2017. The footage is hard to tell. It's definitely not definitive, but back in 2017, there was a UFO and a video I made on it showing the same similar type of just blob of what they call contrail just in the sky. And as you can see, I'll put that video on screen, how similar that looks. On April 13th, he posted a video what he claimed to be some sort of extraction going on.
So they're extracting something out of here. There's 2 helicopters. What the
Now there's 2 more CIA, what he claims CIA encounters. I'm gonna play those videos and then the story takes a very strange turn.
The guy's here again. Yeah, this is him. What's going on?
Road's closed. Turn around.
Really?
Yeah, man. Just turn around, please.
Kenneth said that was logging helicopters.
Have a good night, man. So that was f***ed up. There he is. I'm driving past him again. Just turned around.
I ain't gonna front. This is the part where I started to kind of question if this was real, okay? Because once he gets here, this is supposedly some law enforcement.
What's going on?
Road's closed. Turn around.
Really?
Yeah, man. Just turn around, please.
Once he said, yeah, man, just turn around. For some reason, I was like, that don't sound like no damn cop. yeah, man. Just turn around, dude.
Well, he was white,
dude.
So he was white, so he sounded like a cop to me.
He sounded like a white homie. Yeah, dude. Just turn around, man.
I mean, white guys and cops are.
All right.
Hey, dude, I know this is your 10th time coming here, but just turn around, dude.
Just turn around, dude.
That was a black guy.
On the ground. Oh, man. I don't even want to go into. You saw the video of old boy getting harassed by the cops?
No, I didn't. I don't watch those anymore.
Essentially killed by the cops, I should say.
I don't watch those anymore.
Yeah, I try not to, but
I kind of don't even know what's going on because I've been seeing people tweet about it. I've seen the officers' faces, but I seen that they black this time.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
That don't matter. That never mattered. But here we go.
Okay. Have a good night, man. So that was f***ed up. There he is. I'm driving past him again. Just turned around. I don't understand why it's closed off though. It's a public park or public road or whatever. think that's the same vehicle from.
Hey! Oh, okay, now, okay, now.
That was definitely the same video that he encountered up in the mountains.
Same vehicle.
After that video, he doesn't post another video for an entire month, which would of course seem kind of strange if he was faking this whole thing. You'd think he would lead it on or continue to go back to posting other things if, say, he wanted to be famous and that's why he was faking it. But he doesn't post for another month, and then he posts this video, which almost seems like he's being forced to make it, and then looking off screen at like he's looking at someone to make sure he's saying what they want him to say.
Hey guys, I just want to give you an update. I'm not dead. I have not disappeared. I have just been busy with life. I couldn't get around to posting and updating you guys, so now I'm going to give you an official update of what's been going on. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but all of the
we in
videos
Bigfoot country now.
that I post, all the videos that I posted were scripted. They were just fake. They were just strictly for entertainment. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I just needed to give you a quick update.
Again, it's strange that
But
he's
that's so
looking
obvious
off
that you would
screen the
look
whole
off like
time
that.
when he's saying.
Right? That's the same thing I said. I was like, it's kind of try hard.
Yeah.
You trying a little hard, bruh. But, and another thing, why would you post a video looking like that with that
Right.
thumbnail if you were like some CIA or government?
Right.
You don't think they know how YouTube works at this point? You don't think they know? That looks a little suspicious. Official update.
Now that I know him a little more, he's definitely lying. I can see it on him. He gives me like George Zimmerman vibes, you know.
All right, but let's continue.
Next video in this series is the video that I opened my video with, and that's him claiming that his videos were not faked, and the caption that he has on his thumbnail on this TikTok video is "I am scared."
You might not see me post ever again. My videos weren't fake.
That was 10 days after his video before that, claiming it was scripted. And the very next day, he uploads this video with the caption "military."
What is that? That was not there yesterday.
And that was his last upload. All of that is, of course, very strange, but then tragically and sadly, a month and a half later, on July 1st, 2022, the Campbell River Mirror, a local newspaper, posts in the obituaries that Andrew Ryan Watchhorn Dawson had sadly passed away. As you can see, this is the same guy. It almost looks as if he's in the same truck he had. And to me, this just all seems so strange that there's a few coincidences to me that just make it seem like this is not staged. The fact that he was posting for almost a year before he posted this whole giant video, as well as the fact that right in the middle of this, as while all these videos are blowing up and getting tons of views, he just stops posting, then returns a month later, says it was faked, 10 days later says it's not fake and he's actually scared, and then the tragedy that he passed away a month and a half later. I mean, at some point, multiple coincidences take it to the point where it starts to seem like it's just not fake and there might be something more to this story. This kind of gets into the category of the work of Dave Paulides and the missing 411 cases. And while Andrew Dawson didn't go missing, I feel like there is a connection to the people who are going missing in national parks.
All right, that's your personal thoughts. But yeah, man. So a couple things. What y'all think? One, if it's real. Two, if it's fake. Now this is true that was posted, but that was posted in some weird newspaper that apparently anybody can post in. Okay? Here's another background. He's a musician. And he was an artist or whatever. They say 2, Cap. Some people say 1. John said 1. Jamil said 1. Look, another piece of the thing is that he has family and nobody has said anything.
Go to his Instagram.
Go to his Instagram. Let's see. Okay, and I'll pull it up. But yeah, no one has said anything. Apparently, he has a sister that's posting like regular. She hasn't said anything.
She hasn't said anything. No rest in peace.
The girlfriend or something is saying that he died. That it's a sad situation or something. But if this is a prank, it's a pretty good prank. Pretty good prank. I ain't gonna front. Y'all gotta give if he, because it's still, there's no reports that he's nowhere to be found as of right now. So, you know, if the man's actually dead, I don't want to laugh about it, but
the thing is, this is, you know, they want us to think it's crazy to think either way, so we don't know what to think. Now we are all confused.
I'll tell you what, I don't believe it. I don't buy into it. Based on that cop saying, yeah, man. And then what CIA agent or whatever
is just going to park in front of your
parks
house.
right in front of your goddamn house and just peels
Speeds
off.
like he don't know. Like they don't got better surveillance than that.
Come on, dog.
I think that's the same vehicle from.
Like come on, man. You're the only car right there.
Hey. You ain't gonna catch his license plate. All this shit. That was his homeboy.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
And a Charger of all that.
And a Charger, right?
That's the only.
And there's
car.
no other there was no other FBI agents around up that mountain. He said he went up there, and when he came back down, his homeboy was in the same place. Was further down than he was. It was the same car from earlier. So it's like you ain't have no other friends to play cops. I don't know.
And he didn't. Yeah.
I tend to not believe this one as much. I don't know, but he is still declared dead.
It's the video of him doing the "I'm still alive" thing, because that look. No one's gonna release that video with you looking off like that,
right?
Because I'm gonna be like, bro, they're gonna know you're looking at me. Don't look at me.
Like,
don't look off camera like you're scared. Look right into the camera. Yeah, don't look off. Or we're gonna shoot it again. We're gonna keep shooting this. You keep looking off. I'm not gonna post it with you looking off, bro.
Now I'll say this though. There has been times throughout history, right, where the government has done things kind of like, there's a term for it. It's like a sleight of hand, right, to kind of throw you off the scent.
Yeah, of course.
They'll do things to make you believe something. Maybe more extraordinary than the actual truth is, to throw you off of whatever the thing is. Like there's this dude that named Bob Lazar that's always on Joe Rogan talking about how he saw alien spaceships. He worked at a government facility. He worked at Area 51 or some shit. Saw spaceships and all this. But he was just some crazy scientist at first, and they called him up and did all this. And I believe he saw what he saw. If he saw what he saw, but if he saw what he saw, was it real? That's the question. Or does the government just make places like that, build some wooden spaceship to, have some, like they did the moon landing and shit for promo purposes? Maybe they just trick people to make them believe and go out into the to wherever and observe them or use them somehow.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So you can create discredible people. Discredible? Is that a word? Discredible.
Comments going off right now. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, someone said that too. They would have took the videos down too, or maybe they leave it up so they'll make you think that they would have took it down.
Man, if these whatchamacallit, the OnlyFans girls are getting their videos scrubbed off the internet, I'm pretty sure the government could scrub all this shit off the internet if they want to.
I'm saying that, like you said, they leaving it so you can think that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
The government probably got. Like, who's working for the government to create propaganda? You gotta be an evil ass motherfucker to create propaganda.
Depends how much they paying.
No, trust me.
And the government, I'm pretty sure, pays well.
And you can't say nothing to nobody. Like, you just gotta say I work for the government. You can't tell them, oh, I make propaganda ads. Make propaganda ads for the country.
For the country.
I'm in propaganda marketing.
Like, who would you be telling that to? You at a bar talking to some chick
at a at a Thanksgiving. Oh, what do you do now? Oh, I'm in propaganda marketing.
Propaganda marketing. You know, the aliens, the Egyptians, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Made it up.
I control whether you believe it or not.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for tonight's main story.
Boom, boom, boom.
/ conspiracy. Cameron Miller actually sent me this one and showed me this the day after we shot our last pod, and I was like, this is interesting as fuck. Apparently, I don't know, maybe on Twitter or something else it gets a lot of views, but on this particular YouTube channel, it only has 30K views.
Well, she only has 500 subscribers.
But I don't know if this trended somewhere else, maybe. You know what I mean?
Oh, most likely.
But apparently, TD Jakes and his church might have some ownership or something over the Shade Room. This is new to me. This sounds crazy to me. If this is true, if any bit of this is true, I'm just going to say this is flabbergasting. This would be crazy, insane, diabolical for a pastor to own the Shade Room, for a church to have anything to do with the Shade Room. You are basically drug dealers and you're the clinic that helps the drug addicts after.
Sounds like America to me.
Mike has a point. Mike has a point.
Sounds like a successful business. Imagine if we had a counter business that made people sad and depressed, and then we made them laugh with our videos, but we were the main reason they were depressed too.
Exactly.
We would be making way more money.
Right.
We would have way more depressed people who stay at home and watch videos, and they watch our videos.
Some people think I'm doing that with women, but I'm not.
That's what we're doing.
This young lady, shout out to her. I don't know if this is even her channel or not, but it's We Unbothered. Maybe that's somebody else's channel reposted it, but here we are. You ready to watch?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Now watch this clip. Now, while taking a look at the Shade Room, we were actually able to see that from the course of the entire week, the Shade Room has actually failed to produce one story about Cora. And let's investigate why. And like you guys already know, before we start our story, we kind of got to lay out the key players. Now, this is Angela, and she's the founder of the Shade Room. The Shade Room was actually founded in 2014, and Angela is actually the one who spearheaded the entire operation. And while the Shade Room needs no introduction, it's very imperative that we actually start our investigation here. As a nosy bystander, let's try to figure out exactly why the Shade Room failed to actually post a story about Cora. So like a nosy bystander, I did some digging. And I actually found this Elle magazine article about the Shade Room, and look at this little blurb that Cardi B inserted herself in. Now, according to Elle magazine, Cardi B officially declared herself to not mess with the Shade Room. She stated that after leaving a number of posts on a few pictures from the Shade Room, they went ahead and deleted her comments, and she didn't understand why. Cardi B also stated that the Shade Room never posted any positive highlights of her career, and she thought that was kind of shady. But it actually doesn't stop there. The singer Summer Walker actually stated that the Shade Room was a disgusting place. Summer stated that it's where the insecure feel the most confident. It's where people's lower selves thrive. But that's not all. In a deleted post, actor Lakeith Stanfield stated that the Shade Room was anti-black and was problematic for the black community. And don't worry, honey, because there is plenty more on the internet where that came from. Outside of deleting comments from artists they may not like and only highlighting the ones that they do, the Shade Room does have a close connection with the Potter's House. And let's check that out. Just a month ago, our good friend Angela here is actually seen on the stage with Torrey Roberts. And if you aren't caught up to speed, Torrey happens to be married to Sarah Jakes, TD Jakes' daughter. And if you think that Angela just randomly sat on stage with Torrey Roberts is a one-time dealing, you'd be wrong. Angela actually has her roots in the Potter's House, and we're going to get into. While doing some digging on the Apollo app, I was actually able to find the roster of employees at the Shade Room. Now, you would think that a company that large would have more than 24 employees, but here we are. Now, the first employee I found was Amy Ike. Amy Ike used to work for Trinity Broadcasting Network, and she's actually a makeup artist for the Shade Room. Now, if you thought that her name sounded familiar, well, let me tell you whose relative I just found.
Happy Sunday, family. What a pleasure it is to be with you all on this day. I am so excited for what God has purposed to do in and through your life.
Well, Stephanie, we're proud too. But that's not all. Check out this other employee that I found at the Shade Room. Now, meet Taylor Bick.
Can I give a little hand clap to this girl for her research, though? Like, she is digging for real, man. Little, what's Superman's wife name? Lois Lane. Black Lois Lane over here. That's probably a better black, actually, reporter I can name, but whatever.
They were actually a digital marketing manager for TD Jakes Ministries. And what do you have it? They now work at the Shade Room. This article is actually pulled from the LA Sentinel, and here you can see Angela and Stephanie Ike discussing their series that they have with the Potter's House. This is actually a podcast called The Same Room. The Same Room is in their 3rd season, and they are actually funded in part by the Potter's House. And that's exactly what happens when you have the media in your pocket. When a church like the Potter's House has one of the largest black publications in their back pocket, well, no wonder we don't hear stories about Cora or even Jermaine. And if you didn't know, back in 2009, Jermaine actually had an incident where he was caught doing some lewd things in the park. And even then, when he had other litany of charges that stemmed past 2014 when the Shade Room was birthed, they still never discussed it. So now that we're all realizing that the Shade Room is not news, let's actually get into what the BuzzFeed actually discovered about the Shade Room. So the BuzzFeed actually reached out to a lot of the old school bloggers before the Shade Room actually became birthed. The BuzzFeed actually got a quote from Juana Thomas, and they stated that the Shade Room is filth. And I couldn't agree more. They stated that it is the very definition of toxic waste. And they also stated that in a tweet, block me if you follow or engage in the Shade Room. Angela actually reached out to BuzzFeed and stated that she wouldn't be getting as much flack if she was a white publication, which is not true because the Shade Room actually doesn't produce journalism. Angela actually stated that she wouldn't be getting as much flack if she were a white publication, which is absolutely incorrect. The Shade Room actually produces content for celebrities that they like and suppress content for celebrities that they may be protecting or dislike. The Shade Room also pumps out a lot of these small images and think pieces that they decide to call news, when in actuality, it isn't.
I might have changed my tune. I think I might be proud.
Of her?
No. Of the church. More on that in a second.
Yeah.
Their publication does not offer any nuance and does not dissect into the story that gets down to the point of it. And so because of that, this is the reason why a lot of roommates are leaving. Bystanders actually reached out to the Shade Room, and let's dissect exactly what it is they had to say. So our nosy bystander started off the conversation by saying, why y'all not talking about the Jakes family situation like everyone else? Just wondering, is it because y'all owner is friends with them? The Shade Room stated, what's the situation? Yeah, all right. Our nosy bystander continued and said, Cora Jakes manipulating Michelle, taking her son Jason, allegedly. I know y'all seeing all of this. The Shade Room replied, no, actually haven't heard about it. All right. Our nosy bystander continues and says, I also see how y'all owner have been on the Jakes platform a couple times. So just wondering, is that the reason why y'all haven't had y'all post the story? Our nosy bystander continues and says, oh wow, you're missing the tea. You want the story? But now we're going to get to where it gets juicy. The Shade Room replies and says, we have a spiritual page called The Same Room, and lots of spiritual leaders and celebrities speak on that platform, but we haven't heard this story. Is it about his daughter? Our nosy bystander goes on and says, and Pastor Ike's sister works for the Shade Room as well, so that could be another reason why this story is not being broadcast. And yes, it's about his daughter. Michelle have been going live telling her story on how they helped take her son and everything. The Shade Room replies,
Jay
it doesn't
Livin said,
seem
I need
like
some
something
aspirin.
we would post. Can you send the details? Now, before we continue, I just wanted to make it abundantly clear. Why wouldn't this story, one of the biggest stories that has been gracing across all of the internet, not be something that they would post? And don't you worry, the Shade Room told us why. I didn't even have to tell the nosy bystander this. She knew what was up. Our nosy bystander goes on to say, but you post about other drama and other things that are not relevant, so that's weird. And I couldn't agree more. Now, just so y'all know, the Shade Room continues. Now, the Shade Room states,
All right, we're not going to go any further, but the point is that there's a possible connection between T.D. Jakes' church and the Shade Room, that they could be working as one. Now, Mike, you had a statement earlier you were saying about
America, fuck yeah.
And this is why I might be jumping ship with you.
Succession, man. If you watch Succession, you know that big businesses, those CEOs own media, and anytime they need to divert attention from their business, they create stories to do so.
The world is going to hell in a handbasket. And if a black man has the guts to go ahead and manipulate the world too, just as all these other Hawaiians.
I think he's an innovator. If he was my dad, I would be like, Dad, how you doing that? Show me the ways.
Let's have our Illuminati. Black Illuminati headed by T.D. Jakes himself.
It's a black man controlling media. And I'm not saying it's righteous or it's heavenly.
He looks like Moloch. You know who Moloch is?
No.
That's the god that they worship, all the politicians, that owl god. Doesn't he look like a big owl?
Hell yeah.
He looks like a big ass owl, an owl god. Moloch. Everybody's gonna start worshiping T.D. Jakes somehow through fucking TSR.
Well, I don't know about that.
The Satan room. The Satan room, and they got red text.
You did it right.
This is the portal. The gateway to hell is through this particular destination.
If y'all are what's a new word for woke? If y'all are privy. Made myself laugh at that. If y'all are privy, then y'all know this ain't nothing new under the sun. This is life, man. This is what happens and when people get money, they get more, they need more power. And it's like, not only do they need more power, they got to protect the money they have. So they got to
protect it.
So they got to do things that will put them in position to protect the money they have. And if you get a bag of money and now people want to sue you and take things away from you and put out claims about you, you say, well, shit, if I own this, I could stop that and prevent that. You gonna go own it. You gonna go buy it. That's security. And it can help you make more money. Because you dishing out the trauma that you healing people for. I think that's great business.
Capitalism, baby.
That's
capitalism.
That's what they taught me in business class.
This is some of the most evil shit I've ever heard of. Speculation. This is all speculation. Can't know if it's. I'm not saying if it's true or not. Don't know. But this is just a rumor that
You'll never know if it's true. Why would you find out if it's true?
But it's evil. It damn sure is evil.
My thing is, why is Shade Room having a conversation in the DMs with this person? No, we haven't heard about that. You look dumb, Shade Room.
Yeah, of course.
Just ignore it like normal people do.
And then they're gonna feel that's weird. Y'all take everybody's news, huh? But it's just highly. I mean, what are you doing?
Who, Shade Room?
Yeah, the church. If the Potter House. If they really own Shade Room, that's some wild shit.
It's not that wild, man.
It's wild shit, bro.
It's
that goes completely against every moral standpoint that a church
should
takes.
have, right? But you don't think these mega churches with white people, you don't think they own media?
You absolutely right, Mike. Oh, yeah. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. I can't take that away. That's why I say the god Moloch. I'm gonna show you him right now. I'm gonna show you the owl god. Hold on.
Ariana, I never followed the Shade Room.
We post drop.
I don't do that type of stuff. Never been into the gossip. I watch a video of Blueface and Krishan if it's funny. I just like to see that shit sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. So I guess I am kind of into some type of gossip. We did a song about the Shade Room that got on the Shade Room.
Yeah, something like this.
Yeah, I see it. T.D. Jakes right there, man. Religion, man. Religion is what religion is something they created to
This is
to control us.
This is T.D. Jakes and them. If this is what they doing, this is our possible new guy. You see, this is where all the politicians were.
Yeah, man.
They go out here in the woods. And they just
they showed us on House of Cards, and
exactly.
It's got to be some truth to it. They showed in a whole movie. I mean, a whole show about.
It's got to be some truth to it. It was in the show.
It was in a whole show about presidents.
No, it was. This is one of the things that what's his name? What's the big conspiracy theorist guy?
Oh yeah,
Alex Jones. He actually went here, and he caught it on camera.
Yep.
I think this is a photo from him. Yep, that's TD Jakes right there. If he owns the Shade Room, that's TD Jakes.
You know who and him got it locked on for the black people right now?
Who?
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry got some. Tyler Perry got some ownership in something.
Oh yeah, the stories we've heard about Tyler Perry, he gotta have some investment in Moloch.
I mean, it wouldn't be far off brand though for him. If he owned the Shade Room, it'd be like, oh, but you make the Shade Room on
Yeah,
TV.
that makes more sense. He's just an entertainer, but somebody that has a moral, ethical code,
he's just
religious doctrine that you're supposed to stick to, and that you're supposed to be the guiding light away from all of that shit. You're supposed to be complete opposite of that shit. And yet you're the one creating it. You creating the crack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You creating the crack.
It's genius, man. That's like if we created something to make people depressed, and then we also made comedy.
What would we do to make people depressed?
We could make up news. Say we had a news channel that people tuned into, and they didn't know we had nothing to do with it. But we created news stories that directly affected college students. You know what I'm saying? Like say we reported rappers being dead every day, and we knew it would make people depressed. But then we put out a funny skit that has something to do with that same thing.
So we become DJ academics essentially.
Yep.
Or we could just. Y'all got that?
What? What'd you say?
We could just. Hey. No. All right, never mind. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's some evil, weird shit. This is why the church is losing followers. Stuff like this. This is why everybody feels they getting scammed from the church, because shit really be going on and niggas want to fly private jets while the rest of their congregation has to take the bus to their church.
Business. It's all business, man. And the quicker you guys realize that, the less emotional you'll be about it.
Yeah.
The less emotional you'll be about it. It won't hurt you when you realize they're just out to hurt you.
So tune in to the Comedy Trap House next week.
Hope you laughed. Hope you cried and laughed.
Hey y'all, much appreciation for everybody that tuned in today. I know we missed out yesterday, but we tried to make up for it today.
Piece of Popo said word on the curb is Mike Dan got ownership in Boston Market. That's right. That's right.
Oh my God.
Better go eat Boston Market.
Your business. The Boston Market. I don't know how well they do.
My propaganda not doing too well. My whole scheme not doing too well.
Oh man. Any last words, Mike, for the people before we get out of here?
Hey, so I've been streaming
Speak on it.
On my channel, Mike Dan, DJing all my original music for like 2-3 hours at a time. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
He got dope music I didn't even know he had.
It's crazy. I don't even be knowing I'm having.
Some stuff we forgot, or at least I forgot.
Yeah,
sure.
man. And it's crazy. It's like hours of stuff, and I still ain't play everything yet. And I'm making stuff in between, so it's just like I'll never be able to stop. But yeah, I just want y'all to tune in. That's basically it.
What day is it?
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Nice.
PST.
Every
so
Tuesday
y'all go
at
to my
7.
channel, subscribe. Piece of Popo, I want to see you in there.
Come through.
I had 15 people in there last time.
Hey, let's clap it up for 15 people.
Hey, 15 people live. That's a big deal.
That's the beginning.
Let's get them to 30. And tune in, man. It'll be a dope time. We got green screen and everything. It's crazy.
Y'all know I use half of Mike's music in Mayhem Radio, so
yeah.
Y'all know y'all be liking that. So he has a lot more over there. So check that out. Tuesday at 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everyone that donated, and all you guys are just in here to chat, kicking in on Saturday Eve, talking about these conspiracies, talking about these crazy ass
Eastern time.
gems that need to change into men and women's. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with another to wrap this up with Mayhem Radio, and we out this bitch. Peace.
Mayhem Radio. All the hottest tunes.
Yeah, step 3.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Oh, shout out to Destin Terrell.
His name is
We're about to
Gene
put that show
Flopchick.
back on our channel.
He's noted as one of the best flop coaches ever.
For that, we can give
I
it to
am
you.
not one of
but
the
you
best
decide
flop
to make up for
coaches.
that.
I am
He's
the
like, oh,
best
man, we
flop
definitely want to do another
coaches.
project.
I have
You guys
trained with
great
the
to hear
best
that.
players in the NBA.
Whatever else you guys want to do. But
Wajabel, Zane Battier, Andre Bourguin.
Who?
I didn't hit
But
him back.
Flopchick's claim to fame came when he trained no other than LeBron James.
LeBron James came to me after his loss to the Spurs in the finals. He asked me for some help. He says he wants to beat the best. I say, LeBron, you're crazy. You don't have to beat the best if the best is not in the game.
We caught Flopchick in the midst of teaching his famous heart technique, which stands for
Head, arms, where, touch. To collect touch.
I'm trying my best.
That is the problem. You are trying. You are not doing.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. God, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. And see. Now that is how you play basketball.
That was good, man.
Lift me up, man.
Mayhem Radio.
She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Yeah, she lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Do it to me. I wanna get entangled like a Louis V. I wanna do it to you. I'ma keep you all night, don't care where you gotta be. Fuck around and fluid to me. You ain't a city girl, but you in my city, hit me. I wanna do it to you. Have your taste lingering. I remember she had some soft skin, soft skin. I remember her grip was top 10, top 10. I remember how she tasting. All these memories lingering. I remember how she would deep throat. These memories all in my damn head. You left a week ago, but you're still with me. You left your bar of soap and your taste with me. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. She lingering. Nah, she lingering. She lingering. She lingering.
Mayhem Radio.
Are you in soul-crushing debt? Is life kicking you in the balls? Fuck it. At least you tried. This is brought to you by America.
Check out this clip.
Just because we're fuckboys, don't mean we're bad. Just because we're fuckboys, don't mean we're bad. It's a situationship, not a relationship.
Say it again.
It's called the Fuckboy Walk. And these fellas are protesting because they're fed up of being shamed for their lifestyle.
Just because I wear sweatpants don't mean you gotta be all in playing my dick. This is my dick.
I'm a fuck boy. And don't shame us if I want to pretend have sex with you on an Instagram video that still ain't out yet.
Come on, like,
Post
come
takes a
on.
long time.
Oh,
She got a boyfriend?
We don't give a fuck. Man, I'm tired of these girls talking about, I know you got hoes. Where they at though? Where? Where are they? Are there hoes over there? Check out
Mayhem Hour. Comedy, conspiracies, and all that shit.